Hey, all you Mansfield maniacs, how you doing out there? Maniac Mansfield,
And T.J. Talley.
we're coming out here for our Wrestlemania 35 predictions. I'd like to apologize, I haven't been on lately. College sucks, in all fairness.
Hey, he can't make excuses. I'm in college too, but I still find time to shoot for all you beautiful people every Wednesday, okay? So I want to hear that.
Yeah, we had a busy week, so we weren't able to get together to do a NXT predictions video. And this is our first time we've been able to actually get together for a WrestleMania predictions video, so I know it's coming out a little late, but hopefully you'll be able to see this before WrestleMania tomorrow night. So we got 16 matches.
Yes.
16. And a 7+ hour show.
7.5.
From what I heard, it's going to start at what?
Maybe 8 hours.
Kickoff starts at 5. And
yeah, main card starts at 7:30. So yeah, 7. Main cards pre-show 5 to 7, 7 to whenever the hell WrestleMania wants to end is when WrestleMania is gonna be.
The network has it going until 12:30.
It'll probably run over because Vince just doesn't care.
No, and that's the sad part.
Okay. Anyways, like he said, though, we didn't have time to shoot at all this week. It was his birthday on Tuesday. I was gonna spend time with my wife anyways, even if we had a chance, because I don't get too much time with my wife because we're always working and moving. So anytime that I do get with my wife, I take that to spend with her. So I would have taken the time to spend with my wife.
Yeah. Oh, so we promise his brother-in-law isn't going to be here distracting. And
so you won't see any of this or, oh, hey, oh. Okay.
You might not see him at the later end of the video because I might punch him by then.
Just don't drum through my TV. We'll be all right.
We'll get to that later.
All right. We're getting way off topic. We almost been shooting for 2 minutes already, and we haven't even talked about WrestleMania. So I'm going to announce the pre-shows. He's going to announce the rest of the card. We're going to give our predictions, and, we're just going to do what we normally do because that's what we do here. We run down the card. So I'm just going to go in order of the pre-show matches that they have on Wikipedia. So they have the first pre-show match being Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese for the Cruiserweight Championship. What are your thoughts on that?
You're more excited than me.
Oh, I'm totally excited, man. I'm a star and profile. Woo!
Oh, I'm going to hurt you by the time this video's over.
All right, come on. Let's go.
Buddy Murphy, I guess. I don't really think they're going to have Tony Nese. Yeah, ironically, each of the superstars I picked for potentially facing Buddy Murphy got knocked out in the first round of the tournament. I was like, well, that screwed me up. Worse than everyone else's March Madness brackets. Shots fired.
I beat my wife.
Okay, so Buddy Murphy, just because, it's the kickoff. I feel if it was on the main show, I think that they would have a title change. But because it's on the kickoff, and I feel bad for Triple H. I know he wants 205 Live to be this big thing that he's been trying, but Vince just doesn't care. There's rumors that eventually when SmackDown moves to Fox, 205 Live ain't going to be around because SmackDown's going to be 3 hours. We'll see if that happens, but I'm just going to go Buddy Murphy.
I've watched a little bit of this Cruiserweight Classic tournament, or not Cruiserweight Classic, Cruiserweight tournament. It's Botchamania, it's WrestleMania, it's all a bunch of manias. We're Joshamania, why not?
You're getting your brands mixed up.
Yes. Anyways, I've seen a little bit of this tournament because, I report every Wednesday. But I don't know. Tony Nese, they've been giving Tony Nese a good thing. It's in his backyard of New York. But it's going to be hard as hell to knock off Buddy Murphy. The way Buddy Murphy's been putting on these great matches week after week, or whenever he wrestles. As much as I want to pick the hometown boy, I got to go with Buddy Murphy. I just don't see it. So that's that match. Okay, so we're moving on to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, while Josh looks in his notes or writes stuff down.
I forgot to get my notebook out to write our official predictions down.
Because he likes to keep score. I really don't care. I lose count after a while.
Well, we should put something on the line, then.
All right.
We'll think of that at the end.
Yeah. So while he's doing that, under the John Memorial Battle Royal, the way this is going to work, we're going to pick one person who we think we're going to win, and then we're going to choose a dark horse. It's not going to be, maybe someone from Raw, maybe someone. No, it's going to be one person who we think is going to win, and then a potential dark horse. So, since he's writing stuff down, Honestly, I haven't looked at all the participants because I kind of forgot. All I know is the Hardy Boys are in it, and then Braun, and then Michael Che, and whatever the other dude's name was from Saturday Night Live. I forget. What's his name? I forget.
I don't know or care.
Yeah, I don't. I would say Braun, or maybe I'm going to say Braun is my regular pick, but as my dark horse, I don't know. I got to go Jeff Hardy. I just, like I said, I don't really see who was in it. What?
You took my dark horse that I told you about earlier.
Fine. You know what? I'll change my dark horse. I'm going to put everything on dark horse on Michael Che from Saturday Night Live to win. There. You can keep your little Jeff Hardy.
People wonder why I want to smack him. So, okay. This whole thing with the Saturday Night Live guys is just freaking dumb. Dumb. Like, I'm glad that all they're doing is just going to be in the Battle Royal. Thankfully, it's on the pre-show, and it can freaking stay there. Like, I'm sorry. I want to care about the Battle Royal, but if you're going to do this...
Okay, look, it's stupid. They announced it at WrestleMania 30, I believe was the first time they had it, right?
It's been... there's some YouTube video saying about how the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is cursed. Because nothing good has ever really happened to the winners.
Yeah, I know, but look, Cesaro won the dang thing. You could at least give him a title shot, at the very least.
Cesaro, Big Show, who else? Corbin, Mojo Rawley,
and Matt Hardy. There's your winners. Stupid. They should at least get, look, at the very, very, very least, at least give them a mid-card title championship opportunity. On Raw or SmackDown or whatever. But just to do that is just stupid.
Yeah. So my first pick is, of course, Braun! You did stupid stuff, I get to do stupid stuff.
Sure.
So, Braun Strowman, obviously, I swear, if the Saturday Night Live people actually stay till the end, my guess is we'll probably go through the bottom rope and then last till the end. Then Strowman will just toss him out. I wish they'd just get tossed out in the beginning. Because if they win, I'll cut my hair and go almost bald.
What, the people from Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
He'll look like me. I mean, I know I look pretty.
I'll go with that hairstyle. Yeah.
I mean, I know I look pretty good and all, but you ain't got,
Yeah, I'll go with that hairstyle if they win. If one of them win. So my second pick is going to be Jeff Hardy. They needed some. I'm kind of upset that the Hardys are actually in the Battle Royal. From what I heard before, that they were supposed to be facing the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Titles, but obviously that's not happening now. And they just WWE just rolled over on the third year of their contract, and to just do this to them, like, I don't think it makes much sense. I think it's stupid. So I feel like Matt won it last year, so give Jeff a win this year. So Jeff is my dark horse.
All right, well, that's all the pre-show matches.
Women's.
Oh yeah. Well, I got caught up in this. I forgot. My mistake. And if I'm loud, I'm sorry. I'm excited, but I did botch again. I'm botchamania over here.
Don't you botch?
Okay, so anyways, the women's battle royal, isn't that what the official name is?
Yeah, the Wrestlemania Women's Battle Royal.
Oh, stupid name. Just name it something else. I know it's Mae Young or
it was Fabulous Moolah, but yeah, but that backlash.
Yeah, and whatever. Everyone's butthurt over everything, but whatever. Anyways, so my regular pick, I gotta pick Asuka. I'm sorry, Asuka's like one of my favorite wrestlers. Not just women, but wrestlers. Because I feel like she has the potential to be a female Brock Lesnar given the chance, but she hasn't gotten really that chance except for in NXT. And I get the stakes wanted to be a little higher in the main event, and so they gave the belt to Charlotte, which I think is totally stupid. But
we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, no, I think Asuka definitely deserves this one. But my dark horse, and I know she's not in it, but she could be in it, is Miss Act Like a Lady, Lacey Evans. I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, well, why does she only come out and wave? And why does she get in the ring? The thing is, she's honestly not that bad of a wrestler. But, yeah, I know she hasn't been in the ring. She comes out, waves, and then just goes back to the locker room, which I get. It's kind of stupid and boring, but she can wrestle, so if she's in it, that's going to be my dark horse.
So, number 1 pick is Asuka for me because she got screwed. She got screwed. Like, seriously, she should be defending the SmackDown Women's title. And personally, I think it should. I'm just going to say it now. Charlotte should not be in the triple threat. Should be one-on-one with Becky and Ronda. And Asuka should be defending the SmackDown title against Charlotte. And that's my thoughts. So I really feel bad how Asuka got screwed. Same with Shinsuke, really. They both got screwed last year, and they're screwed even more this year. So, yeah, I'm going with Asuka as my main pick. My dark horse. I'm going to go with Carmella. As my dark horse. I kind of want to think it'll be funny if what they do is, for the Women's Battle Royal, maybe they'll have, like, kind of what I predicted jokingly would happen at Royal Rumble. R-Truth comes out for it instead of Carmella, and then Carmella comes on saying, "No, this is my Battle Royal." You know, because I'm going to go with Truth's probably going to be the Andre Battle Royal. Oh, they're going to have Truth win the Andre, aren't they?
No. Well, who knows? We don't know. Like, this is our prediction, so we don't know.
No. I swear, if they have Truth win the Andre, then Carmella win the Women's Battle Royal. I mean, we were like, how close were we from R-Truth when we went to Fastlane?
Oh, yeah.
Afterwards?
What did we do?
We were on our way back to the car.
Yeah, we were on our way back to our car, and we seen a few fans, standing where they come out, and R-Truth got out of his car before he left to go come down to Youngstown, Ohio. Anyways, yeah, he popped out of his car real quick. He took a few pictures, got in, and came. So, yeah, I mean, we stood maybe a few feet from him. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we got to see a lot of the superstars pull out. Like Daniel Bryan. Who else? Fuck! Oh, we should have had our children.
Let's just move on. You know what? We're just going to move on to the next match.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the main card now. I am sorry, everyone. All right, so main card. I'm going to start this out with...
You're not even going to look at your phone to see what the...
I know what the matches are, for frick's sake.
Oh, my gosh. It's still nice to look.
The Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. The Usos defending against The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus. Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev versus Ricochet and Aleister Black. All right, I'm going to go with the Usos are going to retain. I know I would have picked Ricochet and Aleister Black if they were challenging for the Raw Tag Team titles. We'll get to that match later, but I think the Usos, they just re-signed contracts. I think it's their time to finally get a win at WrestleMania. Last year they went in, because beforehand, all the years that they were always on the pre-show. Last year was their first year on the main card, and they lost the tag titles. This year, they should retain the tag titles. So I'm going to go with Usos to win.
I'm taking Team NXT.
Of course you are.
Ricochet and Aleister Black. And here's why. I love the Usos. Usos are absolutely phenomenal. Who else? What are the other teams? The Bar, whatever. Screw that.
Bar's good.
Bar's good. I do like the Bar, but I don't think they're gonna win. And I don't think Shinsuke and Rusev are going to win because what have they really done as a team?
They'll probably be the dark horse.
They're the dark horse.
Maybe they'll do it just to, throw them a bone.
Yeah.
Like saying, sorry, we screwed you for so long.
But here's the thing. Ricochet and Aleister Black, if you have not watched NXT TakeOver from New York from last night, I challenge you to do so. Or I dare you to do so. They put on a hell of a match with the War Raiders. I'm not saying that, they're going to have chemistry with everybody, but I think it's going to be their weekend. They were talking about at the beginning of the year, the future. Well, here, this is what you do. You give them the titles because just like the Usos and just like the New Day, they can put on a hell of a performance with just about anybody, and they're always good, and they make great matches. So why not give them the titles?
Yeah. So next match, the United States title match. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio, who we just found out today is cleared to compete. So the match will be going on.
Oh, he was cleared? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was cleared to compete. I would have said if he wasn't cleared, then Cena probably would have taken his place. But he's cleared to compete. So I'm going to go with Samoa Joe retaining. Rey, he's not held the U.S. title yet, but he doesn't need it. He doesn't need this win. This is Samoa Joe's first WrestleMania. I think he needs the win. I think he needs to retain the title. And if Rey does win, it'll be by the skin of his teeth. I mean, because, Rey facing the Giants, he always wins by the skin of his teeth, basically. And Samoa Joe, he's good. He's not my favorite, obviously, but yeah, I know. But I think he'll win. Don't want him to, personally. I'd rather have Mysterio win, but my prediction is Samoa Joe.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Just like I'm going to kill Josh, Joe's going to kill Rey Mysterio. It's that simple. I'm taking Samoa Joe. I think the title's been passed around way too much lately. I think they need a solid champion. Samoa Joe's that solid champion. I like Rey Mysterio. I love Rey Mysterio. I grew up, watching him ever since he was in WCW. But like I said, the U.S. title's been passed around. It's not really had the same kind of merit as if you could say, as if some, it's got to get his prestige. That's the word I was looking for. Got to get his prestige back, and I think Samoa Joe, as long as he holds it for a little while, he can do that. So I'm taking Joe.
All right. Our next match is AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. So, holy crap, the promos of this feud. Holy crap.
Because he was standing in Florida with Dixie Carter.
So, yeah. Holy crap, these guys are good. These guys are really good, both of them. On the mic together. And I'm just excited to see what they can do in the ring together.
Who are you taking?
As much as I want to take AJ, I think it'll be Randy Orton. Just because WWE, they always have, more faces than heels win at Mania, obviously.
Yeah.
But they always like to make sure they have at least 3 heels win. So I'm going to go with Orton for this one, just because I want to see him counter a phenomenal forearm into an RKO.
I shook. Well, I didn't really shake AJ's hand. I kind of stuck my hand out. He high-fived me in one of his last Ring of Honor appearances, and it was my first Ring of Honor event years ago. And, I mean, I've always been a big AJ fan since his TNA days. And as much as I want to pick AJ Styles, my wife likes Randy Orton, so I got to pick Randy Orton. I like Randy Orton, too. I bought one of his T-shirts when I went to Wrestlemania a few years ago, and I barely worn it. So, but I just think Orton's going to win. I guess I with my wife here on this one.
All right. So, next match. Oh, boy. We have the Raw Tag Team titles. The Revival defending against Kurt Hawkins and Woo, Zack Ryder. So who do you got and why?
Hold on, you can go. I'm texting my wife.
All right, so this match, we're going to have new champions. Ryder and Hawkins are winning. I am proud to say that I am one of the only people who backed for WrestleMania 32 predicted Zack Ryder to win the Intercontinental Championship, and he's about to say the story.
Okay, so let me explain. It was this dude's first WrestleMania live, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I invited him to my house. This dude jumped from my couch, and I thought he was going to go through my TV. My TV's not that far from the couch. I mean, it's maybe 4, maybe 5 steps. This dude almost went through my TV in excitement. I swear to God, I thought my TV was going to break, or he was going to make the TV break.
Almost went through the roof, too.
Yeah, that too.
So, Ryder and Hawkins, the losing streak's going to end, and Ryder's once again going to win a title at WrestleMania. He's won the Intercontinental title, going to win the tag titles. Now all he has to do is win the WWE Universal title.
If he wants to be a world champion, he's got to go somewhere else. What? I'm being for real.
I mean, he has
the talent and all the star ability to do so. But Vince will never push him because Vince will never see him as an A-plus player. He will never see him as that.
You know the funny thing is, ironically, Zack Ryder has had more one-on-one opportunities for the WWE title than Kofi Kingston has.
Well,
2010, whatever. Sheamus. In about a 7-second squash match. But still. So I got Ryder and Hawkins, new champs. Sorry, Revival, you're getting jobbed out to the jobbers.
I don't. Look, I want to pick the Revival so bad. I really, really want to pick them. I do. And everyone can say, well, I thought you hated the Revival because, FTR, if you don't know what that stands for, I'm not repeating it. With like the Elite and stuff. I like the Revival. I've always liked the Revival since I've known about him in NXT, and I really want to pick him. But I just can't. I got to go Ryder and Hawkins.
Whoa! This is a complete 180 from how he was in the car earlier. Complete 180.
Just because knowing Vince McMahon, he's going to end this 268, 9, whatever losing streak that Kurt Hawkins has, and it's in New York. I just think Tony Nese is from New York, but he ain't going to get it done. I think someone from New York has to get it done, and I think it's going to be Ryder and Hawkins. And I really wanted to pick the Revival, but like I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. And it's eating at me, but I can't do it.
You and I have basically been agreeing on almost every match except one so far.
Yeah, we got to really stop agreeing.
Yeah, you guys stop agreeing with me.
I'll go first in the next match. What's good?
Next match is the Falls Count Anywhere match between Shane O'Mac and The Miz.
Okay, I'm going to keep it plain and simple. Shane hasn't won a damn WrestleMania match since he's returned. And I don't think it's going to continue this year. He ain't winning again. The Miz is winning. Because The Miz is awesome. Just like Johnny freaking Champion.
I thought you said we were going to change and stop predicting the same.
Okay, look, I know about news. I know mostly of what's going to go on unless minds change, okay? The Miz ain't losing. Unless some freaky change happens, he ain't losing.
So, yeah, I'm going to be going with The Miz as well. Just because I love Face Miz. I do. I was a big fan of Face Miz back in when he was a face, what was that, 2013 or 2012?
Something like that.
2012 going into 2013, yeah. And it's awesome actually getting to root for The Miz. Okay, yes, call me a WWE sheep. I don't care.
Mark.
I cheer for the faces. I boo the heels. That's how I am. Sorry.
Heels are better. Heels are better.
You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
Yeah, about as relevant as you trying to be popular.
I'll give you that one.
I would say some other stuff, but I ain't going to get into it.
Oh, I have more for you later, so don't worry. So, Miz is going to win. The Falls Count Anywhere stipulation, I think, really elevates this match. Because you got to think, okay, what tall thing is Shane jumping off of this year?
The whole damn WrestleMania set from the looks of it. He's going to die.
Remember the one year where we thought he was going to jump off the when they had a ring on top of the ring?
Oh, yeah, that's the WrestleMania I was at. I really thought he was going to jump off the ring,
Who
on
didn't?
top of the ring. I really did, but he didn't, and I'm glad he didn't because that dude would be dead.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on. What is next?
Sorry, my notebook fell. Yeah, we're not professionals, so sorry.
Yeah, look, if you watch this and you just you get into it and you're like, man, these people are stupid. I don't like them. Guess what? That's cool, but we're gonna make you laugh.
Yeah. I wrote both our predictions down for the next one because I know we're going to have the same prediction.
What?
The Intercontinental title match between Bobby Lashley and Demon Finn Balor. Let's just say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Bobby Lashley. I'm just kidding. I'm taking Finn. Are you kidding me? Hell no. I would not bet against my boy Finn ever. Ever. Never lost. Like LeVar Ball. I never lost.
He's only lost to the Demon once.
Yeah, it was Joe in NXT.
Yeah.
And I know I said this Wednesday on my new show that I'm excited that we get the Demon, but I wonder what kind of theme he gets. Now, I said he usually chooses some freaky stuff like serial killers and stuff because when they were in London, he was Jack the Ripper. When they were in Texas, the one takeover, he was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and he brought out, he came out with a chainsaw. So what kind of freaky thing is he going to come out to as a Demon at WrestleMania? That's what I want to know, and I'm super, super excited for it.
Yeah, so it's a sure-win that Balor's going to win. I wish we were getting to see Demon Balor versus The Undertaker. I wish that was a match we were getting, but unfortunately we're not. Doesn't mean we're not going to see The Undertaker wrestle on the show. We'll get to that. So, next match. Oh boy. We actually have to cover this. Unfortunately. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin in Angle's retirement match.
Baron Corbin. I'm kidding, Kurt Angle. They're going to have to win his last match.
See, here's what I want to happen. And Angle's winning. Because if they have Corbin beat Angle again, which they should not even be having this match, period, to begin with. Like, seriously, if they actually go through with this, I'm going to use this as my bathroom break. A lot of people are saying that because it's stupid. They've had this match before multiple times on Raw. Why are you doing it again?
Yeah, for real. Give them somebody else.
Only do it if Angle's winning. Period. So what I actually want to see is Angle hit the Angle Slam and make Corbin tap out to the ankle lock within 30 seconds. And then Cena comes out for the real match. That's what I want to see. Because Cena's there, and Angle and Cena both said that they want to face each other. But here's why I'm thinking we're actually getting Angle versus Cena. Won the Backlash against Corbin. I know some people were saying WWE thought it was good. No, it's not. When they see people go to the bathroom, they're going to realize, no, they were stupid. What I think is the reason is, on Raw, it was supposed to be Angle versus Mysterio. Because Kurt Angle revealed he could choose all his opponents going up to WrestleMania, but he couldn't choose his WrestleMania opponent. That was the deal. He didn't face Mysterio. Corbin ended up facing Mysterio. So my guess is that they told Angle, fine, you can face Cena, but you're not going to face Mysterio then. So I think that's what's going to happen. I hope that's what's going to happen. I mean, I would love to have seen Angle versus Mysterio, but if this means we're getting Angle and Cena, I'm happy. I'm fine with it. As long as Corbin is an afterthought in all this, which he already is to begin with.
All right, next.
Next, we have the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Title Match. We have the reigning champions, the Boss and Hug Connection, defending against the Iconics, Nia and Tamina, and Beth Phoenix and Natalya. Who do you got and why?
Okay, so I know we're not going to agree on this one because I'm going to go with a surprise, and more than likely I'm going to be wrong, but I'm picking them anyways. So tomorrow at WrestleMania, that match is going to be
iconic.
Iconic!
I knew where you were going with that.
Yes, I'm taking the Iconics. I know I'm probably going to be wrong, but we've been picking the same, and you're probably going to pick the Boston Hug Connection or Natalia and Beth Phoenix, and I'm not going to pick either of those teams because I want to disagree on something. We got to disagree on something. I'm probably going to be wrong. I'm picking Iconics.
So I got the champs retaining. I want to see all 4 horsewomen standing together at the end of WrestleMania. Now I wish, again, this is probably why I wish Charlotte was facing Asuka. That way Charlotte could have just won the SmackDown title then, and then have WrestleMania end with all 4 horsewomen holding gold. But I do think Boston Hug Connection are going to retain. Natalia and Beth aren't going to win. Nia and Tamina already had, they didn't have their one shot, but I don't see them winning. And then Iconics, I don't think yet. They might be the next champs, but it's not going to be yet. So Boston Hug Connection.
Iconic. Okay, I'm not doing that. All right, what's next?
Next, we have Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns in his first one-on-one match since October.
We're going to agree on this one.
1, 2, 3. Roman. Yep. They're not going to have Reigns lose this comeback match.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I think he'll get the crap beat out of him for the most part, and he'll come back and be like Super Roman. But I don't see him losing.
Yep. So the next match, we have which one? The next match for the Universal title, we have Brock Lesnar versus the Beast Slayer, Seth freaking Rollins.
Look, I must say that was the worst Paul Heyman impression I've ever heard in my life.
I was trying to do a bad one on purpose.
Well, you did pretty good at being bad.
Thank you.
I'm going to take the Beast Slayer, Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, we disagree, finally.
Oh, you picking Brock?
See, here's the thing. Vince will not let us have 3 feel-good, big triumphant babyface title wins. He won't. I'd be very happy and surprised if he did, but I doubt it. And if any one of the 3 big title matches is going to lose of the babyfaces, it's going to be Seth. I hate to say it, but it's going to be Seth. I don't think Seth can beat Lesnar one-on-one, especially if Roman couldn't, like a bunch of times. So, I think Lesnar's going to retain, and then we're going to get to see, as much as I want to see the Universal title back on Raw now, it'll be Reigns beating Lesnar again, I think. So, if anyone of the 3 is going to lose, it's going to be Seth. So, Lesnar's going to retain. As much as I don't want it to happen, Lesnar's retaining.
Who's next? You're next. I'm just kidding. For real, who's next?
Next, we have the no-holds-barred match between Batista and Triple H. If Triple H loses, he must retire. Who do you got and why?
I'm taking Drax.
Taking Batista.
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to say that because obviously he's in Guardians of the Galaxy. No, I'm taking Triple H. Triple H isn't going to retire. He's going to have like that 1 or 2, maybe 3, 4 matches a year like he normally does. He ain't retiring.
They need him for the Saudi show, don't they?
I don't know if they need him or not, but he ain't going to retire. And if Batista beats him, I'll be surprised. I really will, but it ain't going to happen.
Yeah. See, Triple H and Batista have only faced each other 3 times, 3 Raw pay-per-views in a row. WrestleMania 21, Batista won the world title. The rematch at Backlash, Batista won again. Then Hell in a Cell, I want to say Vengeance.
Something like that. You're supposed to be the WWE historian. I don't remember this
the
stuff.
world title match at Vengeance. So, that's. I think Triple H is finally going to win. The storyline has been a bit convoluted, and if anything, it should have been. I think it should have been Triple H going after Batista for never beating Batista. Instead, Batista saying, "Oh, Triple H, you never beat me," and yada yada. So I'm gonna say. I want to say Batista, just to mess with Triple H, but Triple H has got to bring out that shovel, you know.
Shovel? You mean sledgehammer?
Shovel, because he's going to bury Batista, as he's buried a lot of others. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Triple H as much as I don't want to.
It's all about the game, and how you play him.
Yeah. So the next match I'm not looking forward to.
Jeez, what number are we on?
15.
Oh my god.
15. So yeah. So the match I'm looking forward to the most, the WWE title match with the new Daniel Bryan versus boom, 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 Kofi Kingston. And I got Kofi Kingston winning his first WWE title, beating Daniel Bryan, who's become a complete hypocrite in this storyline. Kofi has gotten beaten down too much in this storyline to lose. They do not want to do a repeat of 2003 with Booker T because that had so much backlash. They know they're going to have backlash if Kofi loses. I mean, look what happened at Fastlane. They looked like they were about to put him in the match, then they didn't, and the crowd, who we were a part of, booed and rained on that whole match. You may not have been able to hear it on the live thing with the cameras and the mics, but the crowd, at least throughout the entire match, parts of the crowd at least, were all chanting, "We want Kofi," the whole match. Kofi isn't just a flavor of the month. Kofi is an 11-year veteran, former Intercontinental Champion, former U.S. Champion. He has held the tag team titles the most longest days out of any superstar in WWE history. It's like saying that Kofi Kingston doesn't deserve to be WWE Champion is like saying Mr. Perfect, or Ricky Steamboat, or Honky Tonk Man, who's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. We have the Hall of Fame muted right now on the network. We're sort of, but yeah, it's like saying they never deserve to be WWE Champion. No, Kofi's been here 11 years, and he deserves it. He's deserved it for years. I've been a big fan of Kofi ever since I started watching, and I've always thought he's deserved it. So, no, he's not just a flavor of the month. No, he's someone who's everyone's been behind, and when he finally got his chance, the fans are like, "Finally, let's do this." And Vince was like, "What?" And we're like, "Yeah, we want Kofi. Kofi Mania. Let's do this. Kofi is winning."
I hope, and I really hope I get this wrong. You always want to be right, but I hope I get this wrong. I got to go with Captain Planet. I do. Something in me says the New Day is going to turn on Kofi. And you may not see it, and they may not act like it, but I think the New Day is going to turn on Kofi. I got to take Captain Planet, Daniel Bryan. I hope I'm wrong, and I really do, but it ain't happening. I'm taking Daniel Bryan.
All right.
Is this finally the last match?
Actually, we're going to get to something else before we get to the last match. So, there's 16 matches on the card. There were originally going to be 17. This is how I think we're getting a 17th. Now, we know Elias is going to have a music segment, which means somebody is going to be interrupting him. Here's the question. Who's it going to be? There's two big rumors. John Cena, who I, again, personally want him to just go do a thing with Cena instead. That's what I want to see. The other is The Undertaker. And I think what's going to happen is if whoever interrupts Elias, they're going to have an impromptu, basically squash match with Elias. And Elias is going to get his butt kicked. And he'll either lose to Cena or Undertaker. Elias has been, lobbying for a match against Cena or The Undertaker at WrestleMania for weeks now. So I think that's probably going to happen. What do you think about that?
Yeah, like you said, it's going to be a squash match, or someone's just going to come out and beat him up. But the question of who's it going to be, I'm going to say John Cena. I think Undertaker's just going to be there, unless they have him in another squash match, like they had him squash Cena last year.
That was so good.
I don't know. I think John Cena's going to come out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I thought we show Undertaker somehow at Mania. I think Undertaker will be at WrestleMania. It might not be wrestling at every Mania, but he will be at every WrestleMania until he's dead, basically. Pun not intended.
All right. Are we on the last match? What's the last match?
Last match. The main event. The triple threat winner-take-all match for the Raw and SmackDown women's titles. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. Who do you got and why is it Becky Lynch?
You go first.
Well, of course, Becky Lynch. A lot of people are saying this match is split pretty, 33-33-33 between Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda. Week ago it was Sharon, Becky. But now I've been hearing they could have Ronda win depending on what she wants to do. If she's going to be taking a break. If she's taking a break, Becky's winning. If not, they could do it where Ronda wins, but pins Charlotte. And that way they can eventually get the Becky Ronda one-on-one at SummerSlam. And then go on to do the 4 Horsewomen at Survivor Series. Potentially. But I want to see Becky Lynch win. I think she deserves it. I think it should have been one-on-one. Unfortunately, this is what we're getting. I think it'll still be great. I mean, the last triple threat women's title match, WrestleMania 32, that stole the show, arguably. That match stole the show. So, Becky Lynch, and I rooted for Becky Lynch in that match too. So, I'm going for Becky Lynch again. And that's his favorite.
She is my favorite wrestler. Female or male, that's my favorite wrestler.
He got in trouble a few years back when we did the Royal Rumble predictions video.
Oh my goodness, how many times did I explain? My wife was joking with me. People take everything serious. Look, as I just said, she is my favorite wrestler. I'm taking Becky Lynch, and that's all you need to know. I'm not going to say anything else. All I'm going to say is if you have me on Facebook, wait for that shirt tomorrow. You're going to love it.
Yeah. So, holy crap, this is a big card.
Yes. And you better get a nice comfy beer, a nice cola, some water, whatever you're drinking, and get some food and sit your behind down for 7.5 hours because it's going to be a long night, but hopefully it's going to be a fun night, unlike last year.
Last year was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but half this card was stupid and wasn't the way that we thought it was going to be.
I mean, fair. I mean, Asuka losing, Shinsuke losing and turning heel, that Lesnar-Reigns match. See, if you take the crowd out of that match, that was a good match in my opinion.
Yeah, so-so.
I mean, we were actually debating earlier which match had more kickouts. The Lesnar-Reigns match from last year or the Gargano-Adam Cole match from last night.
I'm telling you, it's got to be Gargano because Gargano kicked out of literally every movie imaginable.
That match was so good.
And still won the dang
That match was so good.
So watch NXT TakeOver.
Yes, if you have not. That match, the tag title match. Holy crap, TakeOver last night. I wish we should have... that was so good.
Yes. So, Go watch NXT. Follow him on Twitter at
Joshamania123. That's our Twitter account. Mine is
wrong. I'll do the Josh Mania.
Okay, you do Joshamania. Sorry, I don't. He's in charge of the Twitter. So,
yes.
Yeah.
So what is your Twitter handle?
Catholic Josh 122. Facebook just Josh Mansfield.
Obviously Tyler Talley. Twitter TJ Talley 25. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like our Facebook page at Joshamania on both, and Twitter. It's Joshamania 2019.
That's what it is.
Okay, is the year. How could you mess that up?
I haven't used our Twitter. You know that. You're in charge of that.
Well, it's Joshamania 2019. TJ Talley 25 on Twitter. Catholic Josh 122 on Twitter. Like I said, like the Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, send us a friend request on Facebook. Do something. That's all I got to say. So stay blessed.
God bless. And plan your bathroom breaks for this year's WrestleMania. I mean, this is going to be a long one. It really is. Honestly, if they go through Corbin versus Angle, I'm using that as my bathroom break match. I don't care, but yeah. So yeah, just have fun. It's going to be a great night, biggest night of the year. So God bless.